Well, I looked extra dull, but I think my reshade's fucked. Otto is a long-term undercover agent. Yo, the the catch was with Otto. I actually, so basically what the last heist was going to be with the island. This was the one that just happened, by the way. It was going to be this. Was you found documents inside inside the oil rig, essentially, and something it had a name on it that was similar to Otto's. Fucking SRU back in town, guys. You know what's funny, guys? You know, remember when I came back like 3 months ago on Soz and I was saying how retarded SRU was, and everyone's like, oh, Koil's ruining RP again. Now it's 3 months later and everyone's like, oh my god, SRU's retarded. Yeah, you know, I guess I'm just ahead of my time, you know what I mean? I'm just ahead of my time or something. It was a department charge. Who cares? Whoever it was fucking stupid. I blame SRU for every car that speeds. Anyways, the idea was to find shit about Otto, and then there'd be a military heist. Essentially, you go to the military base and do some shit, and then you'd find out Otto was a was an informant or some shit, or I don't know. We're gonna do something like he was working with the FBI or some shit, and then you had to go out to the island, and it was like it was like yeah, essentially had to kill him. Basically, was gonna be the thing, but it would have been cool if it happened. But I don't think my basically whoever the first person was to go out there would have killed him, and then that would have been the heist essentially. What's your take on Ratchet's trial? He got 30 to life. I think it's fucking dumb. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay, listen. I don't know what exactly what's happens to be fair. Like I don't know the full context. From my understanding, and if it's wrong, what I'm saying is fucking stupid, and what I'm saying could be completely fucking stupid. Okay, so he got terrorism because he pointed a gun at somebody in a hospital. Is this true? Like is that true? Is there more context to it than that? He pointed his gun at a doctor in a hospital. No, this isn't IRL. What the fuck? That one is true. Did he actually get terrorism for that? Like it saved. He robbed Paleto IRL. Anyway, listen. This comes down to the normal situations, in my opinion. Like, so we have. Well, I got a minute. I'll say this. We have things in place, right? And there's good examples of this happening. The changaloa raid was fucking dumb. Okay. Just because something is created to prevent something stupid from happening doesn't mean you do everything you can to use that tool and abuse the fuck out of it. Okay. Them going into a safe into a random property was fucking retarded. No matter how you put it, no matter what legislation's there, okay? Calling something terrorism just because you point a gun at a medic is fucking retarded. The reason we've implied there's terrorism aspects there is so shitlords can't just run in there and take them hostage every 3 seconds, right? The entire definition of terrorism is to do with political stances. So in roleplay, that's not going to be terrorism. It's only a system that's there to alleviate systems that could arise that become a problem, and I don't think that fit the circumstance at all. And this isn't like it's the first time. It's the same with the witness tampering shit that Penna did. Just because it's possible, you can construe certain text to mean something, and you could do it, doesn't mean you should do it. Everything should still be about, you know, the RP and what's going to happen from it, or what you can create to happen from it, essentially. And it's not like this isn't on both sides, but I was talking to PD Command today, and I think we need, like, if you're a, the biggest issue in police department, in my opinion, is like there's so much good roleplay in it, but it gets fucked over by a few people that just like they don't have priority for a reason, right? But they can get into the police department and then they get automatic priority to get into the server. I think there's a fundamental flaw which is created purely on that system alone. I don't think anyone should be cop if they don't have prio. You should earn prio, then you have the chance to become a police officer or some shit like that. And like I said, this isn't to say all cops are shit. 99% of them are actually good, in my opinion. And there is tons of fucking roleplay there. But it only takes one fucking doofus to get into a position where they have power in a scene and they ruin the scene, essentially. So, we need more role players, you know. You've got to, the way I see, if you've got a whitelist, whether it's dealing drugs like Otto's done or a business like Otto has, yeah, you fuck with people. Today's a good instance, what we got to do with Buddha, but it's going to create story, okay? It's going to create things happening, not just decimate an entire storyline. You should be like considered like the storyteller when you're in a whitelist like this. You need to create systems, not stop systems, in my opinion. And I think obviously raiding a fucking store because there was a phone call somewhere else it pains me to think that this guy thought it was a fucking good idea in any way whatsoever. It actually hurts my fucking brain to think that somebody had that go through their head, dude. But I mean, it did happen, and I think it's a good example of why you don't want it to happen, though. Like, okay, the seat's on the wrong side in this car, chat. The PD jumped the shark. This is not just the PD, though. You're not listening. You're not listening. See, you've already pooled it into a PD issue as a whole when it isn't. But you can say the same thing about Chengang. You know, one or two people get banned, all of Chengang shit. You have the same shitty mentality that Reddit users have over Chengang, right? It works the exact same way when you do it like that. It is an entire server issue, but like I said, when it's a whitelist or something that's very influential, it needs more of a thought process put into it. I'm gonna reinstall Reshade really quick on this. I don't know why the fuck this just randomly stopped working, but. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just gonna. I don't know why. Oh, it's when I copy pasted all my shit. I don't need to do this. Never mind. I just gotta download my fucking shaders again. I'm a dumb fuck. But you get the idea, like, dude, like, fuck, it pisses me off, dude. It just pisses me off. But, you know, like I said, this you can't just say it's fucking police, right? I mean, even I've done it where I've rushed RP and shit. It happens a lot, but, like, some people learn from it. Some people just get fucking weird about it. And it triggers me when people, you know, don't really learn from what's happened. It's happening every day now. It's always happened. That's the thing. It's always happened. I can give a good example of like the criminal side of things is you take a criminal hostage in a criminal versus criminal scenario. They're not even going to negotiate with you or try to talk to you. They're just going to shoot you. And that's been happening since the start of 3.0. You know what I mean? It's an entire server issue, but when it's a whitelist issue, it's a bigger issue in my opinion. What does this mean? Do I need to reopen the game or some shit? But yeah, criminals are just as much an issue for it. But yeah, like I said, I think the police are a a whitelist in my opinion is more of a you know, you are much more important to the story in terms of how long it can progress than somebody that's just like a fucking normie. Also, for you guys that were coming over to get the MDM drama, I mean, listen, there's not much to say about it apart from he sounds like a fucking nut job. But yeah, you know, Staff's already said, I'm pretty sure he's already banned. So, MDM's had a fucking rough little stint here, but you know, I still have the same opinion that they're one of the best groups in the server, if not the best. So. There's a 5M outage? Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Why did I fucking F8 quit? Are you kidding me, bro? Dude, even fucking 5M doesn't want me to play auto. Sons of the Forest, I finished it. I already finished it. I am not playing Escape from Tarkov. Tarkov is a pile of fucking shit, and I'm not doing anything in that game until they fucking fix cheaters somehow, or they fucking added like a replay system or some shit. Because I tell you fucking what, bro, like it is fucking disgusting, dude. No, I'm not playing Tarkov again. I'm not playing it until they fix that shit. It pisses me off. I got to deal with stream snipers on top of that shit as well. That's just unbelievable. It only takes one day in Tarkov for you to get fucked in the ass, and you know. I told Buddha I had a surprise for him in RP, and he was excited. He was excited about it, and then I was like, "Listen, I don't think it doesn't necessarily mean it's a good surprise." And then he messaged me and he said I'm stressing him out. Now I feel bad, dude. How long has this been down for? This is gonna be fucking forever, isn't it? Fuck, man. I can see Lang ignoring H&O because CG will just clap him. There's not going to be guns involved in this chat, okay? If you think I come on auto to be a if you think I come on auto to be a thug and fucking shoot people, you're mistaken. I don't know, has Otto ever fucking shot anybody? Except for the cops at the casino. I don't think this auto has shot anybody. No, that's old auto. That's a different auto, guys. 2.0 auto and 3.0 auto are different people, guys. It's a different, it's an alternate timeline for these guys. It's a completely different person. I mean, it's the same person in a different universe, is what I should say, is the way I see it. That auto was a gangster. This one's just a fucking psycho. 3.0 auto would shoot Saab. Maybe Bass, not Saab. I mean, I've got a fucking dude. Dude, Otto went to jail for something. I can't remember what though. Maybe that's all it was. Was it just the casino shit? Because we almost went to jail when Penna tried to put us in jail. Then Penna fucking raged because he lost and Reddit got mad. Yo, actually, did you see all that Reddit shit, dude? The owners and mods of the Reddit dropping N bombs and F bombs and shit like that. The thread got deleted almost instantly. Yeah. Someone posted the thread on there, got like fucking 40 replies, and then it was instantly deleted. They just deleted it. Fucking rats, dude. Yeah. Oh man, that was fucking funny, dude. Like, if someone linked me the images, and I was like, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fucked up, but you know what's gonna, like, I was like, that isn't gonna be enough to cancel anything because of you've got to understand, it shows their mentality that we already know, but everybody's already overly invested into that place. Like, nothing is going to change it. Like, if you do anything to stand up in there, you just get banned anyway. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he expects to happen, dude. That's just a side thing. Yeah, just a bit of fucking slander on the side. Play Atomic Heart. I've heard it's good, but I really want to get back into the server and play Auto, so. Penna was getting shit on Reddit, and the mods got so mad. You've got to understand, guys. This is how the Reddit has been for a very long time, and a lot of the time it's justified, in all honesty. But they essentially pick one side, and that's their side. So even if they're wrong or right, they will manipulate it to show only their agenda, essentially. And that's why I've said, like, you go watch YouTube. They say just as much dumb shit, but it's 50-50. It is literally 50-50. Depending on what video and shit you're watching, they'll be saying CG's retarded, cops are retarded, whatever the fuck they're going to say. But because it's not policed by one agenda, you get the harshness from both sides and more of a reality check, in my opinion. Whereas Reddit's just like, I mean, like I said, sometimes they're accurate. But, when it's manipulated like that, it just shows what sort of people they are. How's the family? We do it. We're good. We're chilling. Everything's good. Omar and Opa are over, so Jack and Alex getting a bit of extra time. Zerka is getting dragged on with these 3 people. I mean, listen, dude. I think Wicked said some dumb shit. I mean, the way I see Wicked's right is, you got to consider what he says, something like the LG community is essentially one of the biggest cancel cultures. You've got to consider 2 weeks ago, with Harry Potter, what happened. You know what I mean? Like people were literally trying to cancel people just for playing the game. I don't think it's I don't think it's necessarily inaccurate to say there's a culture around cancel culture in that essence, but to imply it's that community itself, I think, is more of the issue. I think people will stand up for a community that they're not even a part of just to be a part of the the drama take or the like farming or whatever the fuck it is. So, I mean, he opened his mouth and he didn't need to, but like I don't think I put him in the same category as what Pons. Like Pons come out and said I'm choosing violence, right? He knew what he was going to say was going to be on that edge. He was deliberately doing that sort of shit, and it was fucking dumb. And he didn't back down after saying it. Like, at the end of the day, if you think losing friends and community over a pronoun is a good thing, then yeah, you are literally the modern day boomer. That's the way I see it. You got to fucking grow the fuck up. Adam needs to go to jail. I didn't listen to watch it all, but I listened to one thing and I was like, bro, this guy's a fucking nut job. I read a bit of it. But yeah, like obviously I'm not gonna fucking sit there and go through it all. I don't give a fuck that much. But dude sounds like a fucking nut job. He's gone. It's that easy. I listened to one fucking sound expert excerpt, whatever the fuck you say, and I was just like, nah, just ban him. I'm good. I think it's back up. There we go. Expert. Excerpt. What is the word? Excerpt. Is it excerpt? Yeah, excerpt. It's a weird word to say when you've said expert a million times. Excerpt. It's EXCERPT. Has there been any updates on GTA shaders? No, there hasn't. Basically, what's going to happen with my shaders on GTA is I think I'm going to add more. So the shaders themselves might not necessarily change for a little bit, but I think I'm going to go over and do like map changes, more trees and shit in certain areas, and make the. So I've added some trees in certain places already, but I just want to make everything feel like you'll drive around and be like, I didn't notice that before. So I've got higher trees in the south side with longer lods, so you can actually see them over the bridge and shit like that when you're coming into the city. I want to do things like that, so the distance feels like it's also different apart from just the close things around you. You know what I mean? Can Marty get a whitelist in 2.0? I'm not sure how we're doing the 3.0 whitelist exactly, to be honest with you. Okay, something is fucked up with this. Huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna rejoin. Hopefully it doesn't break again. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hey. Yeah, XCC will be whitelisted, of course, dude. You think I'm fucking retarded or what? So it's going to work on a priority system. So there's not a whitelist for 2.0. So to say, it's more of a free for all, really, to get into that shit. Is sort of how it is. Except for priority, we got to give priority to some people, obviously. But I think at the end of the day, we need. Listen, guys. GTA's fucking, you know, Nopixel is in a state of we're plateauing, right? We're going down, actually. We're going down, baby. But we need this to happen. We need it to happen. We need to let things fucking simmer, and we just need to chill for a bit, and allow the hype to actually completely die. So that way, when 4.0 drops, people are refreshed. You know, not listening to, you know, what's the most exciting thing that's happened? You go ask anybody in the last few months, what's Nopixel about these days? Oh yeah, some guy just got cancelled because he's a fucking nut job. Some bitch was being racist, you know, shit like that. No one gives a fuck about the RP side of things on a bigger scope these days, and we actually we need to keep it like that for a little while. We need to let it slow the fuck down. Bro, there is no way you're a real person. What did he say? Just make sure J Hobbs is whitelisted. We at GG gonna need out shooters. I mean, that looks like a GG poster to me. That is about 12, 13. That's a bad beta. Shit, I don't know, dude. My chat isn't. Oh no. Oh, wait. Why is everything reflecting upside down? Upside down now. Oh, dude, I'm using the wrong fucking